have another unboxing for you. This is the June 2017 Bookloot unboxing. So, and I guessed this book and I guessed right, which, as you know, always makes me happy. So let me pull out my card so I can share the theme with you and give you some information about the items that were included in this box. So, the theme of this box for June 2017 was Call of the Water. And this insert card was created by Aaron Randy. And there were lots of goodies in here. So if you don't know, let me first say that Bookloot does something really unique in that they ask for submissions of short stories that they then publish and include inside their box, and I think that's really cool. So this book is the second edition book. I think it has a really cool cover, and it's called My Sister the Siren by Chloe Ash. And it says, My Sister the Siren is a magical adventure of a young changeling discovering her true calling and coming to terms with her destiny. Chloe Ash is from the UK, and she has a blog called chloeashwriting.wordpress.com. So Bookloot publishes short stories, and this is about 20 to 25, I think, pages long. So that's kind of cool. What else? In here, there is a mark your spot with this beautiful custom designed passenger bookmark from Draw on the Pages. And I read Passenger in Wayfarer. I liked Wayfarer better than I liked Passenger because Passenger started to get kind of drawn out. But not to say that like the graphic design and all those elements that go with the book are beautiful. So this is, it's our choices that matter in the end, not wishes, not words, and not promises. And what's extra cool about this bookmark is I think the back is really cool. So that is by Drawn to the Pages, and you can find them on Etsy, and I will include that information in the bottom of this video. What else is in here? So this was really cool too. This is by Geek Fire Labs, and it is Pirate Princess. The tin is very cute, and it's a lotion, like a lotion bar, and it smells really good. It kind of smells like if you've ever had an alcoholic or non-alcoholic Blue Hawaiian. That's what it smells like to me. So I can't, that's delicious. And the ingredients are mango butter, coconut oil, beeswax, the fragrance oil, and mica. What else? We also have this gorgeous ring. It's inspired by Percy Jackson, and it's by Sam Marie's Artistry. And it's really very cute. So that's, whoopsie, sorry. I really like that, that's cool. So my tin of lotion fell off my lap, so might as well just leave it there. There was also a candy in this, Pirate Pebble Pops Popping Candy. I haven't had popping candy in a really long time, so I'm not sure how soon that will get eaten, but I think it's cute. This time they included a Bookloot, just like a Bookloot Bic pen that has their website on it. There was also this, which is keep track of your TBR and book reviews in this exclusive Bookloot reading journal. And so if you look inside, it's got like the pages say book summary, book review. It asks, would you recommend it? What was your opinion on it? It also has at the beginning books to be read, and they put in a lot of pages, and then you can check mark it after you've read it and give it a star rating. So kind of like Goodreads on paper. So that is kind of cool. And then in the very back, I'm looking, there's also journal notes, and there's also pages to do what book, a character, and a quote to include. So that's kind of fun. There is a collectible pin with the Call of the Water postcard design. And there is a letter from the author for the book, which is Song of the Current, and that's what I hoped it was. So let me read the letter to you, and then I will read the synopsis, and there's a little like paragraph from the book on the back, so I'm going to read that to you. Dear Bookloot subscribers, I'm so excited. Song of the Current was chosen for the box. I can't wait to see all the other awesome goodies you guys are going to get along with the book. I like to describe Song of the Current as a pirate book, but really it's about a girl from a family of river smugglers who ends up on the run from pirates after she agrees to deliver a mysterious cargo. So the pirates are definitely the bad guys in this book, although Caro is a pretty swashbuckling character. As the book goes on, she gets bolder and more piratical herself, but I won't spoil what happens. I've also always loved adventure, the outdoors, and stories about ships. When I started working on this book, I'd been skipping around for the past 5 years, unsure of what I wanted to write. I tried historical romance, science fiction, and adult fantasy, but when I wrote Song of the Current, it all seemed very simple. I put all the things I loved as a kid and teen into this book. So sometimes to go forward, you have to go back. I hope you enjoy this book. It's a story about family, bravery, gods, sea serpents, spoiled noble boys, and girls with flintlock pistols. But it's also about the way sometimes your fate finds you when you're least expecting it. Happy reading, and as they say in the book, may the current carry you. And it also came with a signed book plate. And here is the synopsis. The god in the river speaks to us in the language of small things. Caroline Orestea is destined for the river. For generations, her family has been called by the river god who has guided their wherries on countless voyages throughout the riverlands. At 17, Caro has spent years listening to the water, ready to meet her fate. But the river god hasn't spoken her name yet, and if he hasn't by now, there's a chance he never will. Caro decides to take her future in her own hands when her father is arrested for refusing to transport a mysterious crate. By agreeing to deliver it in exchange for his release, Caro finds herself caught in the web of politics and lies with dangerous pirates after the cargo, an arrogant courier with a secret, and without the river god to help her. With so much at stake, Caro must choose between the life she always wanted and the one she never could have imagined for herself. From debut author Sarah Tolscer comes an immersive and romantic fantasy set along the waterways of a magical world with a headstrong heroine determined to make her mark. And on the back, there's, a little passage from the story. The beginning of an idea is like the wake behind your boat. When you first shove off from the dock, nothing but little bubbles twirling in a lazy circle. But then it deepens and picks up speed until there's a frothy white wave trailing away from your stern. My idea started like that, a tiny flicker of bravery that grew. Commander Caros, I ran to catch up. Wait, what is it now? He barked, voice crisp and commanding. I realized he'd been holding back before, but now his patience seemed to have worn through. I'll deliver your cargo. So, very cool, actually. It sounds good. It says adventurous and dangerous is what the author of Caravel, the author blurb says about it. So, let's see if there's anything. The title pages are pretty, I was thinking, that's what I was looking for. There is indeed a book map for all you bookish map fans out there, with some sea monsters on it too, which is even extra cool. The map is titled The Riverlands, and I think it's going to be a very good read. The cover is gorgeous, and I'm very excited to, I don't know when, but to dive into that book. I noticed that in June there was a lot of water themed books out this time. So that was Bookloot June 2017, Call of the Water. In the meanwhile, happy reading and happy writing.